الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأزواجه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اقترب للناس حسابهم وهم في غفلة معرضون ما يأتيهم من ذكر من ربهم محدث إلا استمعوه وهم يلعبون لاهية قلوبهم وأسروا النجوى الذين ظلموا هل هذا إلا بشر مثلكم أفتأتون السحر وأنتم تبصرون. صدق الله العظيم. One of the realities of our life, something that every person realizes, every person believes in it, even a non-Muslim believes in it, and that is, this life has to come to an end. Sooner or later, every person will have to leave this world. We all will have to depart from this world. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never created any living being in this world to live forever. If anyone deserved to live forever, that would have been Anbiya alayhimus salatu wassalam, because at all times people need Anbiya alayhimus salatu wassalam and the teachings of Anbiya alayhimus salatu wassalam. But because of the set of this world and the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala set everything in this universe, even Anbiya alayhimus salatu wassalam had to leave. This is such a reality that no one can deny it. The only difference comes is between a mu'min and a kafir. A mu'min realizes that as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have sent me to this world, He did not just keep me in darkness about my future. He informed me each and everything that I have to know about my future. And a kafir feels that no, we are in darkness, we don't know nothing about what's happening next. This is what Iman bil Ghaib means. الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ وَيُقِيمُونَ الصَّلَاةِ. Those who believe in unseen things. Whatever happens to a person after the person leaves the world, it's something that our knowledge or our senses, our sources of knowledge that normally we have within our control and our abilities, they fail to tell us anything about what will happen over there after this world. And this is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Anbiya alayhimus salatu wassalam to inform us of those realities. That when a person dies, this is not the end of the life. In fact, this is the beginning of a longer life. This is the beginning of another world. It's only the person is going from one world to another world. This ruh never dies. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not create the ruh to die. That's it. The ruh does not die. There are certain things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created. They may have a beginning, but they will not have an end to them. Ruh is one of these things. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the ruh. It has a beginning, but has no end to it. It will not die. Jannah and Jahannam, they will not finish. There is no limit now for how long the Jannah is going to last. Yes, there is a beginning to it, but they will not end. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala informed us about everything we need to know about regarding the akhirah, regarding the next world, the world that we all will be going to very soon. It won't be too long before we go there. It won't be too long before we start hearing that the person that was sitting with us that Ramadan, he is gone. It doesn't take no time. And many times, especially these days, many times people just leave all of a sudden. Normally, at certain age, then you start expecting that the person may not live for too long after this. But before that, without expecting it, without even thinking about it, all of a sudden you hear the person is gone. And especially with all of our new developments and technologies, you don't hear that the person is gone. You normally hear 200 people died in an air crash. 400 people died at once. A large number of people are dying on a daily basis. And this is all of sudden death, where a person is in the air, he is watching a movie in the air, all of a sudden something happened, and in the next moment, all of those people were out of this world. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam informed us in the hadith that before the day of judgment, there will be a lot of sudden death. We hear in the past, when we read the biographies of the scholars, we always find that when he was on his deathbed, he made this will, he said this, and this is what he was doing. They got the opportunity, as the rahmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they got the opportunity to be doing istighfar before they leave. They know that this is my last time is coming now, so let me do whatever I have to do. It's a rahmah of Allah. But the sudden death, the person doesn't even know. People are going in a car, young people, 4 or 5 people sitting in a car, had a car accident, all 5 of them are gone. They went for a picnic, they all were drowned. How many, we keep on hearing this day and night. This is a reality that we all will go. When? We don't know. At what age? We don't even know that. If this is such a reality, and then we know that things that will coming after this world, those are realities that are mentioned in Quran, in the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In fact, it's one of the topic that is discussed in detail in the hadith, because it's something that we all need the most. The life of this world is very short, and we like to know a lot of things about this world. What will happen there? How are you going to live there? What type of hotels are there? What type of food are we going to eat? And you go to i'tikaf, how are you going to sleep? Is it comfortable or not? I mean, so many things we need to know for short things that we like to do. We go for a day, for a few days somewhere, and we want to know all the details about it. Imagine we are going forever and never coming back to this world. Then don't we like to know what will happen over there? According to our nature, according to our normal situation, we like to know everything. Then what is the reason that we don't like to know those things? It's only weakness of the iman. When I know that I will be going for sure, I'll do everything, all the preparations for it. But when I'm not sure, then let me wait until my plans are confirmed, and then I will start making the preparations for it. So it's only now, the question is, are we sure that we are leaving? The only thing, if we are not seeing ourselves making the preparations for it, simply means we are not sure yet.